For me, smell is just as important as taste, and smell is a great indicator of taste. Wine's often thought to have an aroma, which is usually thought to be the smell of the grape, or a bouquet, which is usually thought to describe the smell of an aged wine, or a wine that's in the bottle. Most people who drink a lot of wine will swirl the wine around the glass, and it's not that they're nervous. There's a reason for that. The reason is because this oxidizes the wine. It's the same reason why an Italian would cut the salami very thinly, because then you expose the surface of the salami to the oxygen, which releases the flavor. So in swirling the wine, you're releasing not only the bouquet of the wine, but when you taste it, you're releasing the flavor more. And I think that almost invariably, when I don't like the smell of a wine, I'm not going to like the wine. Usually the smell is very indicative of how the wine's going to be. Incidentally, in the wine business, we call smell nose. Usually we don't refer to bouquet or aroma, but we just say the nose of the wine. So I take this Il Baroni. It's got a lot of fruit. I could tell already by looking, it's a little bit older. It has good oak that's married with the fruit. And right off, of course I'm partial because it's hard wine, but I can smell that it's a rich wine with potentially a lot of flavor. In any event, the smell is certainly indicated to me there's no defects in the wine, because if there were, most likely it'd be in the smell. When I taste the wine, I'm looking for several things. First of all, I swirl it around my mouth, because different parts of your mouth have different taste receptors, sour, bitter, salt, sweet. And by swirling it around and trying to get it going through all parts of my mouth, I'm able to enact or invigorate all those sensors. And I'm looking at several things. I'm looking at for body, I'm looking for how balanced the wine is. Does something really stick out? Nothing should stick out. It should be harmonious. It should be like a concert, a classical music concert, where everything works harmoniously together. And this wine seems to have a lot of balance. There's nothing that really sticks out like a store thumb, and it's not highly acidic and not real tannic. It's got plenty of richness and body. And so I look at the middle of the wine, the middle on the palate, or middle palate as we call it. I try to get an idea how the wine finishes. Does it finish real tannic? Does it have a long finish, a short finish? And then even the aftertaste. Usually a good red wine will leave a lingering, pleasant aftertaste in your mouth. And if it's really good, probably a long, lingering aftertaste. So those are usually the components I look at when tasting and trying to judge the quality of a wine.